Hey, what's up guys? In today's video, we're going to be going over some interesting PlayStation news. The first topic in the video is about how PlayStation State of Play is set for tomorrow. Reading from Game Rant, Sony officially confirms the rumors and speculation by announcing that the next PlayStation State of Play event will be happening tomorrow. For weeks now, rumors have suggested that Sony would be hosting a PlayStation State of Play event at some point in March, and now Sony itself has confirmed the rumors, revealing that the next PlayStation State of Play event will be happening on Wednesday, March 9th, while also teasing fans about what they can expect if they tune in. According to Sony, the PlayStation State of Play event on Wednesday, March 9th, will include reveals and updates for both PS4 and PS5 titles. The presentation will be about 20 minutes long with a special focus on games coming from Japanese publishers. However, there will also be updates on games made by developers elsewhere around the world as well. Sony stopped short of confirming any specific games for the broadcast, but it did say that there will not be any PlayStation VR 2 games or hardware announcements made during the event. While Sony didn't specify any games that fans may see if they tune into the PlayStation State of Play, one Japanese publisher in particular seems like an obvious choice for the show. Square Enix recently announced the delay of PS5 console exclusive Forspoken, while also promising that fans would see more of the game soon, so maybe it will have a presence at the State of Play. There's also Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin coming out soon to consider, not to mention Final Fantasy 16, though the latter may be a long shot and fans should keep their expectations in check. Beyond Japanese publishers, one consistent rumor has been that a new Hogwarts Legacy trailer will appear at the next State of Play event, so maybe Warner Bros. Interactive will have a presence as well. If one believes the rumors, a new Hogwarts Legacy trailer has been in the can for quite some time, but Warner Bros. Allegedly pushed it back for various reasons. We may never find out if there's any truth to these particular claims, but it does seem like fans are overdue for a new Hogwarts Legacy trailer, especially if the game is still aiming for release in 2022 as previously announced. Another Warner Bros. Interactive published game that could very well be shown at the PlayStation State of Play event is Gotham Knights from WB Games Montreal. Recent rumors suggest that a Gotham Knights beta of some kind could be happening in the relatively near future, and that seems like something that could be announced at an event like a PlayStation State of Play. Other rumors have gone as far as to claim that the Gotham Knights release date is going to be as early as next month, though fans should treat those claims with a fair bit of skepticism. Whatever is announced at tomorrow's PlayStation State of Play event, fans just need to tune in to find out for themselves. So yeah, I mean, yesterday there was reports coming out that, PlayStation was planning a event for this month and that it was delayed, because some of the developers wanted to not take the attention away from other real life events going on right now. But I mean, not even 24 hours later, Sony comes out and confirms that it's not a showcase, but it's a State of Play that's happening tomorrow or today, whatever time you guys are watching this video. So yeah, I mean, as far as the State of Play itself, I'm not entirely excited for it because it's only going to be 20 minutes long and it is just a State of Play. It's not a showcase or anything like that. The only things that I fully expect to show up at this event is Ghostwire Tokyo and the PS5 version of GTA 5. Besides that, I have no idea. Obviously I would want a God of War trailer and a release date, but I'm not expecting that at all. Now I won't be shocked if we see maybe a new trailer for Hogwarts Legacy or Gotham Knights. Those two wouldn't shock me. But I mean, me personally, I'm not really too excited for those two games. So honestly, this is probably going to be a very average State of Play. Now, I know Sony themselves say, at the end of their tweet, they say, they're going to have a special focus on games coming from their Japan publishers. And, a lot of people online are saying, oh, it's going to be Kojima, it's going to be Silent Hill, And I'm just telling you right now, that's not going to happen. I do believe Silent Hill and all that stuff, is in the works, but there's no way they're going to reveal a game like that at a State of Play in March. That's just not going to happen. So like I said, I don't expect anything from God of War or anything like that, and it's only going to be 20 minutes long. So, the odds of something major happening is going to be, very close to no chance of happening. But I'm still interested in the event. I'm going to check it out myself, and then I'll let you guys know if anything crazy happens. I'll make a video about it. But yeah, down in the comment section, let me know how you feel about Sony having a State of Play tomorrow, and let me know your predictions on what you think might show up. Moving on to the next topic in the video, we're going to be talking about how a new Sly Cooper game is reportedly due to be unveiled in the second half of 2022. Reading from PlayStation Universe, the next rumored installment in the Sly Cooper franchise will reportedly be unveiled in the second half of 2022, according to tipster account NGT. While this should be taken as a rumor for the time being, it's worth remembering that this Twitter account has a decent track record, and Xbox Era's Nick Baker has also reported that a new Sly Cooper is in development. Furthermore, the second half of the year would put it in line with the 20th anniversary of the franchise. Elsewhere, the SlyCooper.com domain has also been updated as of March 4th, 2022, with Sucker Punch Productions labeled as the registrant company. Sucker Punch developed the original 3 games in the stealth platforming franchise, so this update suggesting they're returning to the series. So yeah, I mean, this isn't the biggest update. Now, I don't know how big of a franchise Sly Cooper is. I've never played any of the Sly Cooper games in my entire life, so I don't know if this is like one of like the big IPs for PlayStation. I have no idea. So if you guys have played these games, let me know down below if this is like a really big franchise, you know. Apparently it's like a platformer with stealth, I'm guessing, you know, but apparently it's supposed to be unveiled sometime in the second half of this year. Now, I mean, I do believe this report. It makes sense, especially with it being the 20-year anniversary of Sly Cooper. It makes sense for them to make like an announcement showing off like a new Sly Cooper game for the PS5. You know, so as of right now, I'm not really excited for this at all because I don't really know what to expect. You know, but I'm hoping whenever we do see this game showed off that it looks good, because I mean, I'm totally down to try out new games, you know. So yeah, down below, let me know how you feel about apparently a new Sly Cooper game is apparently going to be shown off sometime in the second half of 2022. Moving on to the final topic in the video, we're going to be talking about how a God of War live-action TV show is in negotiations with Amazon Prime Video. Reading from PlayStation Universe, website Deadline is reporting that Kratos will be going to the little screen as Prime Video is reportedly in talks to develop a live-action TV show based on God of War. Sources speaking to the website say that this new series with Mark Fergus and Hawk Otsby, both executive producers and the creators of The Expanse, along with is also said to be the Wheel of Time showrunner and executive producer Rafe Judkins, all of whom will be working with PlayStation Productions and Sony Pictures Television. With a major push from Sony to grow their IP beyond games, hearing the news of a God of War show isn't all that surprising. The question, however, is, what will the show be? What characters are involved? When within the universe will it be set? Will they be retreading ground from the narrative of previous games or crafting their own story? All these questions and more are still unanswered, but we won't likely know any of them until the deal is finalized. So yeah, I mean, this might be a very hot take, you know, but I kind of don't want there to be a God of War TV show. Like when I first saw this report, I was like my first reaction was like, how about no? Like, I don't know, like, to me, we already have the best version of Kratos in the games with Christopher Judge being the voice actor, you know? I mean, obviously, I mean, I'm interested in God of War being a TV show, you know? But the fact that it might come out with like Amazon Prime, that really worries me, you know? Like, I don't know, I just have a feeling that it wouldn't be good. Obviously, you know, we won't know until if this actually does get confirmed and like it's in development and then we see a trailer. You know, we can't fully rip this apart until we actually see it, you know. So I might be going like too negative too early, but those are just my thoughts. You know, I just don't think we need a God of War TV show. Now, I mean, I'm very excited for The Last of Us HBO, but when it comes to like a God of War live action TV show, I don't know what it is. I mean, you would think, because, you know, God of War 2018 is my third favorite game of all time, you would think, you know, hearing like they want to make a God of War TV show, I'd be like, oh my gosh, yes. But I don't know, just I have a bad feeling with this. I don't know why. I just don't want this to happen, you know. But like I said earlier, you know, I'm gonna hold off my full judgments until we actually see what this looks like, you know. I don't even know who I would want to be Kratos, you know. I mean, some people have said like The Rock or, you know, like Triple H from wrestling, but honestly, I don't even know, you know, because no matter who it is, like they're going to get, you know, they're going to get compared to Christopher Judge, and I just don't think that's fair, you know. But yeah, down below, let me know how you feel about apparently Amazon Prime is in negotiations with making a God of War live action TV show. Do you think this is a good idea? And if you do, let me know some ideas on who you would want to be cast as Kratos. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, drop it a like and consider subscribing if you're new by turning on the post notification bell so you don't miss my next upload. Until next time, guys, take care.